Selena Gomez betrayed by best friend with Hailey Bieber. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, I just watched the Cinderella story with Hilary Duff and I got so inspired by her outfit. I just thought this was giving very much like, I'm going to high school. Do you know what I mean? Like, hi. Like, I don't know. I kind of really like this. And you guys know I never really wear baseball caps, but I just felt like this was like so like preppy and chill, right? I don't know. I kind of like, it's giving like fall. Like, I'm going to go pick up a pumpkin, put some cinnamon on Paul Rudd and lick it off him. I don't know, girl. Listen, welcome back to my channel. I'm a mess. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be here with you all. By the way, did we listen to Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of a Showgirl? Let me know in the comments below. All right, best friend. So there is a lot of chatter online regarding Cara Delevingne and Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, and Kendall Jenner. So I really wanted to get into this because I found it to be quite an interesting conversation that was being had online. So Cara Delevingne is one of Selena's very good friends, okay? She was in Only Murders in the Building season, I want to say 2. She played Selena's lover. She has been friends with Taylor and Selena for many, many years. But there's another side to Cara Delevingne that she is very good friends with Kendall Jenner. In fact, there's been a lot of rumors surrounding her and Kendall that supposedly they've hooked up in the past and, you know, that they have like a little cute romance thing going on. Well, you guys know both of them are very, very huge models, and they were in Paris Fashion Week, and they both did the L'Oreal, fashion show together. In fact, there's a video of Cara Delevingne doing the most. I mean, diva-ing it up, girl. She got real pissed off that the security guard didn't recognize her, bitch. Did you see this? Check this out.
Okay. Wow, just one name. Thank you. So that's really rude. Okay, yeah, do them first. Yeah, I had them. Okay, I'm just gonna walk in. This is getting crazy. Okay, that's really can you please there? Can I scan your code?
He doesn't have one. They only sell.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Your cat. This is not right.
This is the only one that covers.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, can I
okay.
Is that okay? Thank you.
Sheesh, Cara! Thank you. Hi, Cara.
So, best friend, I mean, girl, you need to chill the F down, honey. You saw the way she just lifted her eyes and was like, it's me, girl, okay? You know what? These celebrities are celebritying. Now, I understand you might be late and stuff, but like, girl, just because you're famous doesn't mean you get to just treat people however you want. Like, I've seen this type of behavior in Los Angeles. Oh, girl, do I have stories? Okay, so the first story I will say is that I got invited to a very bougie private party, okay? Which, you know what? A bitch really hardly ever goes out. But I got invited by a really cool friend, okay, that you may or may not know. And this friend had a private section at a club, okay? And we were, waiting in line, and there was 2 separate lines. There was a line of like general, whatever, party goers. And then there's the other one that's like VIP that you have to be on some kind of list. So before you get into the line, there's a huge security guy just kind of like staring at you up and down with like 2 girls in headphones and a really, really bitchy ass gay guy who, oh my Lord, I wanted to Nicki Cardi him. Seriously, I was ready to go. I was like, someone's getting arrested today. He was so freaking bitchy. And I was like, you know what, girl, I could get bitchy too, honey. So listen, we were just kind of like there, and they were just staring at, it was myself, my husband, and 2 friends. And we were all on this list, okay? Because my friend said, how many people do you want? And then my friend knows my husband and knows my best friend. So like we were all on this list. So they're just standing there literally observing us like this. Then these like two very huge influencers walk by, and they literally were standing behind us and just walked by because they were tired of waiting for them to stop judging us. So they just kind of like literally push us, and the security is like, oh, come in, come in, come in. And one of the influencers, this is why I don't fuck with influencers, one of the influencers turns around and says, good luck to us. And then, oh, girl, this was amazing. So the security makes this whole thing like, are you sure you're on the list? I'm like, we're on the list. We're here to see so-and-so, okay? We're on the freaking list. So they have to call the inside security to go to the table to reassure that we were on this list, okay? Then we go into this private section, and guess who's there? The two influencers. And guess what? My friend, who is like one of my really, really best friends, who is someone that you may or may not know, was there, and she introduced us to these two influencers, and the two influencers did not know where to hide. And later on, when they got drunk, they came over and apologized and said, sorry, it's just, I said, I don't want to hear it. That's what I said. I said, I don't want to hear it. I literally said that because good luck, girl, good luck with you, boo. Okay. And of course I did tell my friend, and guess what? My friend said never inviting them to any party again. So if you think that you're the shit and you want to treat people like you want to treat people, honey, you're not going to have good luck with it. Okay, bitch. Okay. Cause karma's a bitch. Anyways. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So listen, Cara Delevingne went to Selena Gomez's wedding and then jetted off to Paris to do this fashion show. But a lot of people are saying that she betrayed Selena Gomez by hanging out with Kendall Jenner and then with Hailey Bieber, because Hailey Bieber was seen arriving at the same club that Kendall Jenner, obviously Kendall and Hailey are best friends, blah, blah, blah. So let's talk about this. Now, the immature side of me, we're all human, right? And you cannot tell me that like Cara Delevingne was not asked at least one time from Kendall or Hailey, like, how was the wedding? Like, we're only human. We all love gossip. Like, you could sit on your high horse and pretend and deny all day long, but you know damn good and well you want that gossip, girl. You want that gossip, and you want it now. I could picture them like, so like, how was the wedding? You know what? I could picture that while they're with espresso martinis. And Cara Delevingne, she's like, I thought it was gorgeous. She looked amazing and stunning, and I think it was beautiful. Now, listen, right? I feel like the issue here is the following. I think that the way people judge celebrities and put celebrities on such a high pedestal, they don't realize that celebrities are really just like us. They just have some more zeros in the bank, and their egos are way bigger than ours. But they're the same human beings. We all do the same things privately, right? So I definitely feel like Cara, has every single right to be friends with everyone. Just look at Gigi Hadid and, Taylor Swift, and Gigi Hadid and Selena Gomez. Gigi Hadid and Taylor. Gigi Hadid loves Taylor. Taylor loves Gigi Hadid. And Gigi Hadid is really good friends with Kendall because they grew up together. And Hailey, they all grew up together. So, I do think that it's possible to be with friends on opposite sections, but I do think it can get tricky because in my real life, I'm going through something kind of similar where a friend of ours is friends with somebody I want nothing to do with, who I absolutely do not trust, and quite frankly am afraid of, in the sense of disgusting, and afraid of their energy. Not afraid of them, just afraid to have them around. I don't want that energy. And so sometimes I do find myself not telling my friend things because I just don't want my friend to accidentally tell the other one. Do you know what I mean? So I know it's an immature thing, and I know that with a conversation, all could be probably worked out, but you still kind of, don't trust somebody. And if I'm going to be very honest, my mindset is I'm a very loyal person. And if somebody goes out of their way to deliberately hurt you, my friend, I just don't think that I would be able to be friends with that person because they went out of their way to hurt you. What makes me think they're not going to come and hurt me? You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like a mind fuck, right? Like, I'm sure Cara didn't say anything crazy, and I know that they're not sitting there making fun of Selena. I hope not. But I definitely feel like it's a tricky situation. You know, I'm sure Selena had to probably tell certain people, like, please, you know, whatever you saw here, like, just, you know, keep it between us. Even Taylor Swift, at an interview today promoting her new album, she said, like, oh, me and Ed Sheeran, we met up at one of our best friends' weddings. She didn't even mention Selena Gomez's name because she doesn't want to do that. That's the thing about LA, and you will, like, understand when I say a lot of people know a lot of people. Like, I know certain celebrities, and you never hear me talk about them with their names because I definitely do respect people's privacy. And even if it's celebrities or non-celebrities, like, I always respect people's privacy. So if I go to an event or I go somewhere, most likely I will never mention any names, right? Because then if you break the trust of a celebrity, you're done, like, in a second. And you don't have to be a celebrity to do that. If you break my trust, I'm done with you in a heartbeat. That's the one thing that I wish I could work on. I don't know about you, how you feel about this, but once you betray me, it's done with. How do you guys feel about that? Please let me know in the comments. But anyways, do you think that it's fair for Cara to be friends with Hailey and Kendall while still be friends with Selena? Or do you think that Cara should choose one and it's not fair for Selena? And do you believe she was betrayed? Let me know in the comments below. Love to have that conversation with you. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.